I'm really looking for blood this time, look.
Right side, the cutter to Horo for the throwdown. A senior day to remember for Grant Hardy with an
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Shirk Center here on the campus of Illinois Wesleyan University. I'm Hayden Warfield.
I'm Vince DiCasola.
It's our pleasure tonight to bring you this match between the Illinois Wesleyan Titans and the Wheaton Thunder. The Wheaton Thunder have gone 8-2 this season, while the Wesleyan Titans have gone 6-4. Vince, what do you think about this matchup tonight?
First CCIW matchup of the year here in the Shirk Center, so I'm personally very excited to watch this game. I know every viewer watching this right now is very excited to watch this game.
Absolutely. There's a lot of energy. There's been a lot of chatter around campus about this game tonight. Everyone's excited to see how the Titans are going to play in conference. The Wheaton Thunder have started out strong this year. Let's see if they can continue the streak, or can the Titans finally shut them down? Yep. We'll be back. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here at iWooSports.com with 12 Ounce Sports.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center here for this CCIW opener between the Wesleyan Titans and the Wheaton Thunder. Some key players for the Wesleyan Titans tonight. Taylor French, as always, will be looking for big swings out of her, as well as Abby Erdman setting her up for those big swings. Who else could we be looking for on this team to make big plays tonight?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
I have to say I agree with you there, Vince. Everyone on this team who's stepped on the court has been playing their heart out. We've seen so many great saves by the Wesleyan team, being scrappy, being aggressive, and when the Titans play like that, they're just unstoppable.
especially the freshmen stepping into the starting roles, Alyssa Lawton and Alex Bartonitis, stepping into a big role, starting on the hot offensive team here and keeping their own.
Absolutely. It's so rare to see freshmen take a starting role like that, but when they do, it is just so incredible to see the level of play they can compete with.
Also, Alyssa Lawton got her first CCIW Player of the Week this past week, and they won, I believe they won 2-1 this past weekend.
Absolutely, yeah.
Winning 2 games in 5, and one of them being against a ranked opponent, which is really cool to see.
Absolutely. Titans coming off a lot of ranked play as they go to the benches here, and we get ready to start this match. And there's that Titan cheer, that classic hype up that we always see pre-match. I love that pre-game ritual. I don't know about you.
It gets me hyped. I'm just sitting here and it gets me hyped.
Gives me goosebumps every time. Like, I'm ready for some volleyball, ladies and gentlemen. And here we see the Thunder starting to take the lineup as we get ready for the Pledge of Allegiance here at the Shirk Center.
Oh, and they have the small little volleyballs.
Oh, the mini volleyballs are back.
Last year they tried throwing a ball up here and it hit the railing and bounced back onto the court.
I remember that. Oh my.
Between the Thunder of Wheaton College and your Illinois Wesleyan Titans. At this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors from Wheaton. Number 7, Lacey Higgins. Number 9, Ashton Major. Number 10, Caroline Capps. Number 15, Sydney Overweg. Number 16, Catherine Adkisson. And number 17, Emerson Treweek. The libero is number 11, Grace Autry. The Thunder are coached by Eric Plunkett, assisted by Haley Horner. Titans. Number 4, Kaylin Shannon. Number 6, Taylor French. Number 12, Hannah Teller. Number 14, Eleanor Palmer. Number 17, Alex Bardenitis. Number 22, Sophia Feeney. And the libero, number 2, Alyssa Lawton. Your Titans are coached by Kim Nelson-Brown. Assisted by Tyler Brown, Tony Gleva, Ryan Raycraft, Maggie Nelson, and Nicole Bing. Please welcome our officials this evening, Jerry Maves and Sharon Walker.
And here we go. Teams line up and shake hands as we get ready for this opener. We got Higgins, Major, Caps, Atkinson, Treywick, and Overweg ready to start up this CCIW match. And Grace Autry as well, coming in as libero for the Titans. Our starting line for the Titans: Taylor French, Sophia Feeney, Hannah Teller, Alex Bardenitis, Eleanor Palmer, Alyssa Lawton, and Abby Erdman coming in as well. Kaylin Shannon, I apologize. She's going to make fun of me for that later, 100%.
Back to serve for the Titans, Sophia Feeney.
And here we have Sophia Feeney ready to start this game at the service line. And here we go. Serve, done by Treywick. Set to Major. Out to Treywick again. Roll shot, dug by Lawton. Feeney to Teller. Dug by Autry. Out to Treywick again. Dug by French. Feeney out to Shannon. Shannon roll shot to the middle. Dug by Wheaton, out to Treywick again. Over, and Feeney digs it. Lawton big setting it to Shannon. Shannon hitting high hands. And tipped over and in, and that's a point for the Thunder.
What a smart play right there. Find the open area.
Absolutely, the Titans crowded the net. She saw the opening and she took it. And now we got Lacey Higgins back to serve for the Thunder. Great serve, dug by French. Feeney with the dig set to Bardenitis. Bardenitis full line shot, and Higgins just can't dig it. Great swing by
That's something huge today here for the Thunder. They cannot leave that line wide open for Bardenitis, French, Shannon, Harrington, whoever's in. They cannot leave that line. If they do, the Titans will take advantage of it.
Absolutely. Bardenitis with the serve, dug by Treywick. And it looks like Higgins is in the net.
Kind of threw me off there, too. There's no more doubles. Like, you can't call double at all.
Can't call double, it's only net.
They can only call double if you send it over the net.
But not on the player side. Dug by Autry. Higgins. Dug, hit by Caps. Feeney to Shannon. Oh, and it's into the net. And that's a point for the Thunder. Early hitting error by the Titans, very uncharacteristic of them.
Gonna give credit to Feeney right there with the set right there, fooling the middle blocker and the outside blocker.
Absolutely. Trey with the serve, dug by French. Feeney to Teller. Teller tips it, dug by Treywick. Oh, and it's dug over. Free ball for the Titans. And back to French. French with the cross shot. And Autry just can't dig it. Great shot by French, finding that open cross. And now Teller goes back to serve for the Titans.
With Eleanor Palmer checking in for the Titans as well.
She is a presence as the net. She has some of the biggest blocks that come from the Titan defense. Dug by Autry. Lacey out to Caps. And that's a block.
Spoken into existence right there.
For real. French and Palmer, just great job setting up the block, keeping it tight so they can't get through the seam, and Teller goes back for another serve. Great serve, dug by Treywick. Higgins, out to Atkinson, and that's a great hit, that's a kill. As it looks like Major is heading back to the serve line. Here we go. Float serve. Great hit by Treywick. Feeney up to French. And that's a great tip to the corner.
Court awareness right there. Very high.
What did we say about that line shot again? If you leave the Titans line, they're going to take it.
And Abby Erdman down for the Titans. Erdman back to serve.
And here we go, Abby Erdman checking in to serve for the Titans, along with Morgan Harrington on the right side. Dug by Treywick. Higgins, out to Caps. Dug by Bardenitis. Erdman sets Bardenitis. And it's into the net.
Side out, Thunder. Caroline Caps serving.
And Caps now back to serve for the Thunder. Titans leading by 1. Looking to make it even here. Dug by French. Over. Oh, and that is tipped by Overweg. Great point for the Thunder. Just dug a little too far by the Titans, leaving Wheaton in a nice position to tie it up, as it's even here at the Shirk Center. Dug by Lawton. Erdman with the dump. Higgins sending it back. Lawton to Erdman. Erdman to Harrington. Harrington tips it over, and that's a kill. There we go again. Great court awareness by Harrington. She was deadly with those tips last match we saw, and she is looking to do it again.
And right there, that set tempo right there from Erdman created that open court for Morgan Harrington to tip right there, and that is beautiful.
Absolutely. We love our setters here. They have such a difficult job, but they make it look so easy. Dug by Treywick. Out to Bedford. Lawton to Harrington. Harrington swinging across, and it's out.
Out of bounds. Side out, Thunder. Atkinson back to serve.
And here we go. Atkinson back to serve for the Thunder. Titans, or they are even with the Titans. Oh, and out into the stands. Couldn't be dug by Bardenitis. And that's a serve and stays for Atkinson. Atkinson with the float serve. And it's just out. Great communication by Lawton and Bardenitis. And that's a free point for the Titans. As Boyd and Teller check back in. Also, the basketball team has showed up to Shirk Center here tonight, here to show support for our Lady Titans. Out to the middle, tipped over. Erdman setting Teller. Teller with the swing, blocked. Higgins setting Bedford. Up to the middle, Boyd out to Bardenitis. And that is a great tool shot.
As well as there was a bunch of lines still left from the blocker right there. Bardenitis will take advantage of that every single time.
You could tell she saw it right from the beginning as she was swinging. Boyd with the serve. Dug by Autry. Treywick sending it over. Dug by Erdman. Back row to French. And it is blocked by Overreg.
Oh, what a solo block right there.
Absolutely. That was a house block right there. It just went straight down. As you can see, as we feast on the sweet nectar that is instant replay. And here we go. Erdman to Teller again. Dug by Autry. Harrington to Erdman to Bardenitis. And that's another tool.
And And now we have Sophia Feeney and Kaylin Shannon checking back in for the Titans.
Great to see them back in. That means the Titans have gone through a full 6 rotations already as they lead by 1 here at the Shirk Center.
Good serve from Feeney right there.
Treywick trying to send it to the middle. Dug over by Benford. Feeney up to Shannon. Shannon trying to hit the cross shot, but it goes just out. As we see Higgins and also Caps check back in for the Wheaton Thunder. We have Higgins back at the service line. And here's the float serve. Dug by Bardenitis. Feeney sending it out to Shannon. Dug by Autry. Treywick. Little miscommunication right there. Feeney, Teller, tipped over. Autry setting it to Caps. Dug by Lawton. And that's a great shot by Bardenitis. Bardenitis is having a field day over there on the outside.
And right now, the Shirk Center is packed.
Absolutely.
A bunch of sports teams pulling up. We have the men's lacrosse team right here to our left, as well as the men's volleyball team helping out with this game.
Absolutely. Tons of parents here out here to support, as that's a service ace for Alex Bardenitis. Yeah.
This is where the Titans need to capitalize right here on keeping the pressure on with their serves and keeping that momentum.
Absolutely. Momentum is everything. If they can get just a small lead here on the Thunder, that'll be a set 1 for them. Treywick sending it over. Dug by Shannon. Out to French. French with the cross. Dug by Autry. Oh, and it's up. Autry diving for it again, but just can't quite get there. And that is a timeout for the Wheaton Thunder. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on iWooSports.com with 12-Ounce Sports. And welcome back to the Shirk Center here. As Titans lead by 2 here early in the first set. Titans have been seeing big plays from Alex Bardenitis and Morgan Harrington with those tips and those line shots. Wheaton Thunder have seen Grace Autry with some insane digs, keeping the Wheaton defense alive. What do you think Wheaton needs to do in order to capitalize here in the late second first set?
I think lately they've been out of system a lot. So off the serve, they pass the ball kind of towards the end line and not being able to get any of the hitters any good looks or opportunities to swing the ball. Especially with the Wheaton Thunder hitters, if they can get a hold of it, I feel like they can put some shots. I know earlier in the set they had a couple nice line shots that were wide open. And yeah, so if they can just keep keeping it in system, I feel like they'll adjust pretty well to it.
Absolutely. Bardenitis back to serve. Dug by Treywick. Higgins to Major. Feeney out to Taylor French. French saving it. Back out to Shannon. Shannon tipping it. Oh, and that is just out. It was the right shot by Shannon, looking to get that little tip at the edge of the court, but it was just a little too far. Titans now lead only by 2 as Treywick goes back to serve. Dug by Lawton. Feeney to Teller. Swing. Higgins tries to dive save it and just can't get to it. And that's another kill for Hannah Teller as she goes back to serve. And Eleanor Palmer checks back in for the Titans. And here we go. And it's out. Just a little too far for Hannah Teller.
Just a little bit too much of mustard on that.
Just a little too much. Put ketchup on a hot dog too, remember that. And Majors back to serve for the Titans. Great dig. Oh, and that is tipped over by Atkinson. And that is another early point for the Wheaton Thunder here. As you can see, just a little too far over the net. And Major was just able to tip it over. Here we go. Dig sets to the right side. And right into the block is Palmer. Absolutely stuffs it to the ground.
What a block.
Absolutely. The whole Titan bench got on its feet, was jumping at that side of that block. That was just insane. Wow. And here we go. Erdman back to serve for the Titans. Dug by Autry. Higgins. Cross shot. Oh, tried to dug by Lawton. But Atkinson with a phenomenal hit. Sending Caps back to the service line. Look here, phenomenal cross shot. Lawton just can't get to it in time. And here we go. Erdman out to French. French with the line shot. And there it is again, Vinny. We've been saying it, and we'll say it all night. If you leave French and Bardenitis the line, they're going to take it, and it's going to be a kill. Benford and Siswerda check in for the Thunder as they look to take back the lead from the Titans. And here we go, French back to serve with her iconic topspin serve. One of the only topspin servers in all of D3. And here we go. Great serve, dug by Autry. Right to the middle, blocked by Palmer. Tipped over, Bardenitis keeping it alive, dug by Palmer. And French digs it. Erdman back to Harrington. Harrington tips it over. Autry keeps it alive with just a fist. Wheaton Thunder sending it over, and that's out of the antenna.
Great hustle from the Thunder right there as they almost got it over.
Absolutely. They were keeping it alive, but so were the Titans. They were being scrappy, and that's what kept them alive and gaining that
Some of the
point.
Thunders have been doing pretty well since the timeout. They have been getting beautiful passes.
Absolutely.
Letting the setters be able to run offense and giving their hitters opportunities to get some swings.
Absolutely. Benford with that swing there. Erdman with the backdoor to French. Oh, and it's off the block. But off the block again, dug by French. Erdman out to Bardenitis. Oh, and just out of the antenna. He's too far. Disagreement about what happened in that play, whether on the back row attack by French, if that indeed hit the block.
Personally, I think there was a touch, but we also do have a different angle from the refs, so we have no clue if it was or not.
Absolutely. Erdman out to Bardenitis with the cross shot. Tried to be dug by Autry, but she can't dig it, and that's another kill for Bardenitis.
Cannon Boyd back to serve.
And here we go, Cannon Boyd in for the Titans. She's been their starting libero all season, but Lawton sneaking in there too. And here we go.
And what a serve.
Absolutely phenomenal. Getting it just out of the reach of Treywick, and that is an ace for Cannon Boyd. We've seen a couple aces out of her pretty much every game. She's a phenomenal server. And here we go, Titans lead by 4. Dug by Autry. Siswerda to Benford. Off the hands of Bardenitis to Erdman. Teller tipping it. What court awareness by Teller. That was a beautiful tip. You'll see right here, Wheaton Thunder just leaving that open and no one can get to it.
Caught them lacking.
Absolutely. And there we go. Oh, just barely out. Fans are screaming from the stands that was in, but the ref called it out.
From up here, it looked in, but gotta trust the refs.
Gotta trust the refs. They're the ones down there, not us.
Sometimes.
And Autry. Dug by French. To Teller. Dug to the outside. Benford. That's a great cross shot. Spinning it just around the block, and that's another kill for the Thunder, as they trail the Titans by 3. Beautiful hit. And here we go. Autry with the serve into the net, and that puts the Titans at 20. Here as Shannon and Feeney sub in for Erdman and Harrington.
Kaylin Shannon and Sophia Feeney back on for the Titans, replacing Erdman and Harrington. Feeney back to serve.
Here we go. Feeney with the float serve. Autry, Atkinson, and Treywick back to receive. Oh, and it's out.
Back-to-back missed serves from both teams. Something you do not want late in the first set.
Absolutely. Late in sets, every serve counts. They could be the difference in a match. Let's see if Higgins can turn it around here for the Thunder and get them on a roll. Float serve by Higgins. Dug by French. Feeney, slide from Teller, into the block, and that's a block for Emerson Treywick. Number 7, Lacey Higgins back to serve for the Thunder. Float serve, dug by French. Feeney, out to Bardenitis. Line shot, Higgins. Setting the outside, and that's a kill straight through the seam of Teller and Bardenitis. Caroline Caps with just a phenomenal hit.
Timeout, Illinois Wesleyan.
And Wesleyan calls a timeout. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to be right back here at IWSports.com with 12 Ounce Sports.
Go behind the scenes of Titan Athletics with Titan Table Talk, hosted by Tommy Gilbert. With interviews from coaches as well as student athletes, get to know Titan Athletics like never before. A new episode with new guests is posted every Tuesday at 4 p.m. on YouTube, SoundCloud, WESN, and IWSports.com/podcast. Thank you for listening.
And we are back here at IWSports.com here at the Shirk Center as the Titans lead the Thunder by 1 here in the first set. A couple good swings by the Thunder to put them right back neck and neck as we have the Jackson 5 playing here in the Shirk Center. This song never gets old. I want you back. Ooh, ooh, baby, I want you back. Here we go. Lacey Higgins looking to put the Thunder even with the Titans. Serve, dug by French. Feeney to Teller, tips it. Another great tip by Teller. Wheaton Thunder have been leaving that left side of the court open all night, and the Titans are just taking full advantage of it.
That is something is hard to control, especially with this Thunder defense. I feel like they've been playing pretty good defense, just that one gap that they're finding every time, and they're just taking advantage of it.
Absolutely. Treywick sending it over for a free ball. Feeney tipping it back to Lawton. Oh, and that's an overreach by the Thunder. For those of you who don't know at home, if the ball is in the setter's hands, you can't reach over and block that set. That is a foul, and that is a Titan point. And here we go, Bardenitis back to serve. Dug by Treywick. And a great shot by Caps as she hits that right into the seam of the defense.
Treywick back to serve.
And here we go. Emerson Treywick back to serve. Dug by Lawton. Feeney digs set to French. And it's just out. And that puts the Wheaton Thunder 1 point behind the Titans at 22-21.
Jordan Pierce checks in for the Titans, replacing Kaylin Shannon.
And Jordan Pierce checking in on the right side. And here we go, Trey with the serve. Here we go. Feeney to French. French with the tool, and that's a point, Titans. Incredibly smart play by French. That line was taken from her, and she decides to tool it off the block. Phenomenal. The Titan bench looking ecstatic at that last play as they're counting down the points to a Titan set 1 victory. Autry to Higgins. Higgins, dug by Martinitis. And Pierce dumping. And Autry just can't get the dig. And that's a timeout called by the Thunder. That's their last timeout of the set. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back here at IWUsports.com with 12-Ounce Sports. And welcome back to the Shirk Center here at IWUsports.com. The Titans are 1 point away from a set 1 victory as the Wheaton Thunder only trail by 3. This is going to be a tight ending right here. Also, shout out to Frankie, Taylor French's younger brother, always keeping the hype up over on the sidelines. You can't see him on camera, but boy, if you're ever here in person at the Shirk Center, he just lights up the room.
Is that a skeleton sitting next to him as well?
That is a skeleton. When Frankie can't be here, the Lady Titans hold up that skeleton in representation of Frankie. It's an awesome tradition, and I love it.
I did not know that.
And Teller, Autry digs it. Out to Caps. Blocked by French and Palmer. Autry sending it over. Teller to Feeney. Feeney to Palmer. And Palmer ends the set with a great shot to the corner. And that's a set 1 victory for the Titans. 25-21. We'll be looking to see a lot more of them out of the second set. A lot more great swings, a lot more great tips. And we look to see Wheaton clean it up. As the lacrosse team here, absolutely just chanting and bringing life here to the Shirk Center. All right, we're going to go to a short commercial break, and we'll be right back here at IWUsports.com with 12-Ounce Sports.
What is proven science? At Just Thrive, it's about best-in-class clinical research. It's about supplements that empower users to control their health. These are the elements that make up the foundation of Just Thrive. Our proven, clinically backed, proprietary probiotic removes the guesswork from supplement selection because we've done the work for you to ensure that you're getting the best product possible, empowering you to take back control of your health from a leader in the digestive, immune, and emotional health spaces.
Go behind the scenes of Titan Athletics with Titan Table Talk, hosted by Tommy Gilbert. With interviews from coaches as well as student athletes, get to know Titan Athletics like never before. A new episode with new guests is posted every Tuesday at 4 p.m. on YouTube, SoundCloud, WESN, and IWUsports.com/podcast. Thank you for listening.
When competition for the best jobs is fierce, how do you set yourself apart? Experience? An education? Yes, but not just any education. At Illinois Wesleyan, we prepare graduates who break through the noise, who run the boardroom, the classroom, the lab, the stage. The best college for jobs in Illinois is right in your own backyard. Reach further, dream bigger, and break through at Illinois Wesleyan University.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center as we just witnessed an exciting set 1 victory for the Titans. Vince, what do the Titans need to keep doing the second set in order to ensure a set 2 victory?
Ooh, keeping that momentum for sure, as well as keeping a strong presence behind the service line. I feel like the Titans were really solid behind the service line, getting them out of system, making the Thunder not have any shots making them free ball over, and I feel like that's helped them hit so well his first set and also lead to perfect or good things. So I believe the Titans keep doing that, they'll keep rolling. But I also think the Thunder, as long as they keep their missed serves down to a minimal, as well as being more pleasant, a little bit more scrappy. I feel like they're being scrappy, but there's some certain plays, especially with Hannah Teller tipping it to area 4, which is right by the net, by the left stand, a couple times, kind of slowing the ball down. If they can just minimize that, I believe they have a shot at this.
Absolutely. The Thunder are a great defensive team. They just had a little trouble getting their offense started. If they get it going, though, we have seen some great hits out of them, especially from Benford and Trey Wick. Same starting lineup here for the Titans, with Jordan Pierce actually subbing in for Kaylin Janet. And Bardenitis and French with their ritual chest bump right before the serve. And Lacey Higgins here to start off set 2 for the Thunder. Float serve, dug by French. Feeney to Teller. Great connect to Autry. Treywick hitting across, dug by Bardenitis. Feeney back to French. Off the net. And no one from the Thunder going for it. And that's an early error by the Thunder, leading for an early lead here for the Titans.
What a great dig from Higgins right there.
Absolutely.
Something I would call a little scoop.
Mm-hmm. Little scoop action, we love to see it. As Bardenitis back to serve. Great dig by Treywick. Higgins back to Treywick with the cross shot. Bardenitis trying to dig it, but just can't. That was a powerful swing. And that's exactly the connections we've been wanting to see from the Thunder. That's exactly what they need to do. They've been coming out of this timeout, and they're looking aggressive.
And that pass was really good as well. Keeping the setter in system, having the setter have all their options open is very huge.
Feeney out to French. French off the block. And that's a point, Titans. And Palmer checks in for the front row as we're going to be looking to see some more major blocks. Here's Feeney out to French, just off the block. Amazing hit. And here we go, Teller with the serve. Dug by Treywick. Higgins out to Caps. Oh. And off the hands of the blocker, and it goes down.
Assisted by Lacey Higgins. Major back to serve.
Ashton Major, number 9, back to serve for the Wheaton Thunder. And here we go. Oh, and into the net. And that's a free point for the Titans as Harrington and Abby Erdman check back in.
Erdman serving.
And Abby Erdman back here for the float serve. Dug by Autry. Higgins. Cross shot. Erdman. Back row to Bardenitis. Looking for the back corner and just can't find it. And that is a point Thunder as Caroline Caps is going back to serve for the Titans. Caps with the float serve. Dug by Bardenitis. Erdman out to French.
What a shot.
Just rolls off the net. The blockers can't even get to it. And that's a point, Titans. That's a hard.
That shot right there, the Thunder, it's something that's hard. You can't really control like that. That's a perfect placement shot from French right there. And they're not helping her, obviously, but that I've seen her do that a million times. And that is a shot that if an outside hitter has that down to the textbook, it's good.
And here we go, roll shot by the Thunder. Erdman out to Bardenitis and tools off the block, and that's another kill for Erdman.
And with French's shot last time, it reminds me of the Michael Eastman shot that happened all throughout the men's volleyball season this past year.
Oh, absolutely. Great shots out of Michael Eastman. Now the coach for the Wesleyan men's team. And topspin by French. Treywick with a great dig to the middle, right through the blockers, and that is a kill for Overweg. Titans just left a little bit of gap here, as you see in the replay. And now we have Atkinson back to serve. Float serve right over the net. Erdman, dig set to Harrington. Harrington hits the back row. Sets to the outside. And blocked by Palmer and Harrington. What a stuff.
Got me jumping out of my seat right there.
The entire bench almost rushed the court. Watch this. Harrington just gets perfectly out there, gets a hand on it, and that is a phenomenal block. That is one of the most satisfying moments in all of volleyball, when you get a block like that. Boyd with the serve. Autry digging it behind. And here we go, Treyrick rolling it over. Dug again by Boyd. Erdman sending it up. Bardenitis with the roll shot. Autry to the setter, to the outside to Treywick. And that's it.
From Page Siswarda. Grace Autry serving.
And here we go, Grace Autry back to serve. Dug by French. Erdman. And Heller with the kill.
That fast tempo set right there is something that is very hard to stop. Especially with Hannah Teller. When she's hot, she's putting the ball down for sure.
Absolutely. It's so tricky because you can go to the outside or you can go to the middle. But when you go to the middle, it's unless you preemptively block, you're not blocking that shot.
Especially having that middle being a very hot hitter, it makes the blockers on the other team very hard to read.
Absolutely. Bedford with the swing off the block. To the outside to Treywick. Dug by Feeney. Lawton digging it out to Pierce. Pierce over. Benford dig sets Treywick. Treywick sending it over. Pierce to Feeney. Feeney to Teller. Teller tipping it over. Looking for that campfire. Can't find it. But passing error by the Thunder leads to a point for the Titans. And Sophia Feeney will go back to serve again. And here we go, Feeney with the float serve. Dug by Treywick. Oh, great serve. Treywick just can't get her hands there. And that's an ace for Sophia Feeney. Feeney with the serve into the net. Titans the lead by 4. As we see, by 3, my apologies, as Caps and Higgins come back in for the Thunder. Higgins with the serve, dug by Lawton. Feeney to Bardenitis. Bardenitis off the blocker. Addison looking to dig as Autry dives into the bleachers, but just can't get to it.
Great hustle from the Thunder.
Absolutely. Very few players will dive into the bleachers like Autry did right there. So you just got to respect the hustle and the grind. And here we have Bardenitis back to serve again. And that is another point for the Titans. Wheaton needs to clean up their passing game right now. That is what's killing them.
I agree. Keeping them in system is huge. That's how they're going to get points. If they can set the ball to their hitters, I believe that their hitters are capable enough of putting the ball down and finding shots.
Absolutely. And that's an out by Bardenitis, giving Wheaton an opportunity.
It's also very hard with the Titans' strong serving presence in the back over here, because if you have a strong serve and you're consistent with it, keeping it in, it's very hard for the other team to stay in system and be able to get points off of it.
Absolutely. Dug by Lawton. Feeney to Pierce. Oh, just a little late. And that's a point Thunder on the hitting error. And here we have Emerson Treywick, number 17, back to serve for the Thunder. Float serve, dug by Bardenitis, over the net. Higgins, out to Caps, and that's out. Great read by Alyssa Lawton. And Palmer checks in. Teller goes back to serve.
That was a beautiful read by Lawton right there.
Absolutely.
If I'm there, I'm digging it.
Same. Had enough experiences where like, I'm not taking that risk.
It's the worst thing. It happens to me in practice all the time, where you go for a dig and you just look back and it just hits the sideline. It's like,
oh my God. It's so demoralizing. And here we go, dig set to the outside. Atkinson rolling it over. Out to French. French with the line shot, and Higgins can't dig it. And there it is, that deadly line shot by Taylor French.
Got to give credit to Feedy right there. What a push on that set.
Absolutely.
Allowing French to turn and hit down the line right there.
It's so hard to push from the other side of the court, but she made that look easy.
And what a dig by Feedy.
Absolutely. Great hit by Major. Out to French. French with the cross shot. Back to Palmer. To the middle. Major trying. Major puts in the middle, but it looks like a over the line is called, and that's a point Thunder. Number 13, Kennedy Kemp checking in for the Wheaton Thunder in the back row.
Sometimes I don't understand that. When a player's foot goes under the net, they call it, but sometimes it doesn't interfere with the play. Though, like, the refs like to switch the answers on that, and it confuses me.
Same here.
What a ball from Lawton right there.
Absolutely. Ooh, great tip by French. And that's 4 hits by the Thunder. And let's see. Morgan Harrington and Abby Erdman check back in. Erdman going back to serve. Here we got Autry, Kemp, and Atkinson back to receive this serve from Abby Erdman. Great dig by Kemp. Out to Atkinson. Atkinson into block. And Harrington and Palmer with another beautiful block.
What a great setup from that block.
Absolutely.
No gaps in the block, and it's can't do much on that.
Literally. It's just there. It's a wall. Good luck. Kemp digging to Higgins. Higgins out to Caps. And that's a block by French. Stuffing Caroline Caps. And that puts the Titans up 16-9 as the timeout is called by the Wheaton Thunder.
Great momentum pickup right there. 2 blocks back to back, giving the Titans some energy right there.
Absolutely, that's what you want. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back here at IWUsports.com with 12 Ounce Sports.
Berg drives one in the air to center field. This is down for a base hit. The Titans are going to win the ball game. Ethan Berg walks it off, and the Titans storm all the way back with 9 runs in their last 2 innings. They win it tonight, 13-12.
Welcome back to the Shirk Center here at the second set between the Illinois Wesleyan Titans and the Wheaton Thunder. Titans going on a great run, getting 2 blocks in a row, putting them in the lead 16-9. And we have Abby Erdman going back to serve as the Wheaton Thunder look to get some momentum going. And dug by Autry. Higgins. And that was a great shot by Atkinson. Boston can't dig it, and that is the point. That is what the Thunder needed as Caps goes back to serve for the Thunder. Dug by Bardenitis. Erdman to the middle. Dug by Lawton over. And there we go, Higgins to Overweg, and that is a kill. And Caroline Caps goes back to serve for the Thunder. Float serve, dug by Lawton. Erdman out to French. Looking for the line. No touch is called. Oh, a touch is called. And that is a point for the Titans and for Taylor French as she goes back to serve.
as much as I'm happy about that touch call right there, I don't think I agree with it. I'm not going to lie.
I know, it didn't look like there was a touch, but I trust the refs, so. And here we have Paige Siswerda going back in for the Thunder. French with the topspin.
What a shot.
Oh! Beautiful serve. Just nicks the line.
Another timeout called by the Thunder.
Absolutely. And we're going to go to another break here at IWUsports.com with 12 Ounce Sports. Sports.com here at the Shirk Center at Illinois Wesleyan University as the Titans take a commanding lead here in the second set, 18-11 over the Wheaton Thunder. We've seen some amazing blocks out of the Titan defense, and that has just led to everything. Also, shout out to the lacrosse team there on the rafters. They've been bringing the noise, bringing the cheer, supporting our Lady Titans out here tonight. French going back to serve for another topspin serve. Great serve, dug by Kemp.
What a pass.
Tipped over, looking for that campfire, can't get it. Lawton back to French. And it nicks the line. Oh my goodness, what a hit by French. Let's look at that sweet
We gotta look at that
play.
replay real quick.
Dug it and just
Barely
nicks
nicked
the
it.
line.
Barely nicked it.
Oh my goodness. Great by Kemp, over to Bardenitis, and that's a kill. Overpass by the Thunder, it leaves it easy for Bardenitis. And let's feast again on the sweet nectar that is instant replay. Never mind.
Some emphasis into that. That's it again.
Oh, that's it.
Again. Oh, whoa.
Head ref is calling it out, and so is the side ref. Looks like it was out.
That looked in. We have a good view up here.
But you can't complain, though, if you're Taylor French. You just had two phenomenal serves, two phenomenal hits. As we have Catherine Atkinson going back to serve.
We could all be upset about that call, but we got to give credit to the refs.
Absolutely.
Do so much for the game.
And here we go, ball back to the Titans. They lead 21-12, and Boyd checks in to serve. And here we go. Boyd, a phenomenal serve for the Titans. Float serve. Dug by Treywick. Out to Benford. Treywick rolling it over. Dug by Boyd. Erdman to Teller. Dug by Autry. Sent over by the Thunder. French over to Erdman to Harrington. Line shot. And that's it. Just a beautiful placement. Nowhere. The Thunder were nowhere to be seen, and that puts the Titans up 22-12. So they take a commanding lead here in the second set. And Boyd back to serve.
What a save, Thunder.
Save, over, Teller, back to Teller, and that's a great hit by Teller.
Little give and go right there.
Absolutely. You couldn't have asked for a better play between Teller and Erdman right there. Just perfectly set to the setter.
As a setter, if the middle passes the first ball, you have to set him.
Absolutely.
No matter what circumstance you're in, you have to set him.
And when it works out like that, it's amazing to see. Dug by Autry. Out by Sanderson. Treywick sending it over. Harrington digs it. Erdman to Bartonitis on the inside. No touch called. That is a point Thunder. As Titans lead 23-13. And here we go. Grace Autry back to serve for the Thunder. Dug by French. Out to Harrington. Harrington with the cross shot. Dug by Sanderson. Over by Major. And that's a point for the Thunder. Great set by Swiss Werda over giving Thunder a point. And now Grace Autry with the serve. Dug by French. Erdman keeping it up. Bartonitis roll shot over. Autry to Benford. Dug by Boyd. And Erdman with the dunk. And that's a campfire, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not the campfire.
Oh, it's the donut shop. Yes, as the women's team called it, it's the donut shop, and it was open for business as Titans are 1 point away from a set 2 victory here.
Well, I didn't tell you, I tried a cronut for the first time. It was pretty good.
You tried a cronut? How was it?
Awesome.
Hey, let's go. And that's an ace.
Speaking of cronuts, Titans take the second set.
Absolutely. Dominant second set here by the Titans. We're going to go to a quick break here on iWooSports.com, here with 12 Ounce Sports.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care. From general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Behind every Wesleyan success story is a community. One made of alumni and friends devoted to creating opportunities for the next generation of Titans. When you support the Wesleyan Fund, you make a difference. Join us in providing a first-class education, a rewarding campus experience, and a lifetime of opportunities. I'm Norm Esch, a graduate Illinois Wesleyan and the head football coach for the past 35 years. Join me in supporting
Ever a 3.
Absolutely.
As a team, that's where you're trying to aim for. And the Titans right now are hitting a 3-2-8. So they are taking advantage of all the free balls and all of the balls getting sent over that aren't being swung by the Thunder.
Absolutely. That great service by the Titans. Great hits all around. They're just playing scrappy. They're playing well. If the Thunder can get their passes going, get some hits going, I see no reason why they can't take the set, as they were neck and neck with the Titans in the first.
I agree. I thought I saw some good swings by the Thunder. When they were in system, they took some incredible swings. They found the shots. They were playing good. It's just the passing from the serves from the Titans is what's holding them back.
Absolutely. Also, I need to give a shout out to my cousin Peyton McClary, who goes to Wheaton College. Me and him have a bet every year that the winner by me and him, whoever's team wins each year gets together some Buffalo Wild Wings at Christmas. So I'm looking to win that 3 years in a row.
Speaking of which, shout out to Cab here at Illinois Wesleyan. I actually just won a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card today.
Oh, sick!
Just going to get lunch.
Hey, now, can't complain about some B-dubs. And Autry. That's Caps.
Good read by Lawton right there. And there's a net call on.
Net call on number 10.
12.
Oh, Hannah Teller in the net. And that's an early point here for the Titans. And here we go. Served by the Thunder. Dug by Lawton. Feeney to French in the back row. Off the block. And that's a kill for Taylor French. Sydney Overweg was up there, but French skillfully tips it off her hands. We'll see right here. Great shot. And here we have Bardenitis back to serve. And into the net. And that puts the Wheaton Thunder up by 1. Here we have Caroline Caps to serve. Float serve. Dug by Lawton. Feeney. Tipped over by the Thunder. Feeney. Thompson. And the donut shop is open, ladies and gentlemen. They got some great coffee, some great donuts. Titan Donut Shop is open.
Go for a donut right now, too.
Seriously, bro.
Every time you talk about the donut shop, I always want a donut for some reason.
Oh, I know, dude.
Good serve from Teller right there.
Kept digging it. Over by Overweg. Here we go. To Benford. Blocked by Jordan Pearson and Eleanor Palmer. And Hannah Teller with the serve. Dug by Autry. Out to Benford. Tipped over. Feeney. Out to French. Line shot, and there goes Siswerda. Cannot dig it. And that's another kill for French. Putting the Titans up by 2 here in the third set. Here we see beautiful set to the outside. French just swings with all her power. And now Teller back to serve. Dug by Autry. Siswerda to Benford. Benford off the hands of the blocker. Dug by French. Feeney to Pierce. And that's off Autry, and that's another point, Titans. And Hannah Teller back to serve again. Dug by Kep. Siswerda out to Benford again. Off the hands of Palmer. Palmer tipping it down. Siswerda digging it. Kemp to Benford. Off the hands of Pierce. Oh, Teller trying to keep it up. And no one could get to it after Teller. We have Lawton checking back in. As we have Atkinson back to serve for the Wheaton Thunder. And here we go, Treywick rolling it over, dug by Lawton. Feeney, Pierce tipping it over. Oh, dug by Autry, great dig. Benford sending it over. Dug by Bardenitis. Feeney to Palmer. And that's the Thunder into the net. Error by Sydney Overweg. And here we see Abby Erdman and Morgan Harrington checking in. And here we go, Abby Erdman back to serve. Out to Treywick. Trewick rolling it over. Erdman to Harrington, and that's a kill.
Morgan Harrington with the kill on the net violation, point Titans.
And here we go, Erdman back to serve. Dug by Autry. Siswerda to Benford. Benford tipping into the donut shop, and it is open. I can smell the coffee brewing with that donut shop. As Autry goes back to serve. All the way from Prosper, Texas, Autry has been a key defensive player for the Thunder. Erdman to French, and tips it.
French will serve.
And French back with the top spin serve. And into the net. And Higgins and Caps check back in for the Thunder. It's just Swerda and Bedford go to the bench.
I also want to give a quick shout out to Abby Erdman, who just reached a career milestone of hitting 1,000 assists.
What an achievement.
What an achievement right there.
Well done, Abby Erdman. You have earned it. You've worked so hard for the Titans these past years. We are all so proud of you.
That is a very hard milestone to accomplish for sure.
Absolutely. Harrington down the line. Higgins out to Trewick. Oh, and Titans are into the net. And that is a point Thunder as Higgins goes back. But yes, absolutely great milestone by Abby Erdman. On behalf of all of IWU Sports, congratulations. And here we go, Erdman. And that's 1,001!
Oh my. That fast tempo set right there has worked so many times with the Harrington-Erdman connection.
That was amazing. We saw Harrington coming in the middle again, and that was just an amazing kill. Oh, that got me out of my seat.
Same here.
Dug by Trewick. Higgins, back to Trewick. Looking cross, up by French. Teller sending it over. Autry to Higgins, to Trewick. And it's out of bounds. Point Titans as they lead 10-6 here at the Shark Center. And Cannon Boyd back to serve. Also, can I just say, what a fire name, Cannon. Like, that is your first name. Like, that's awesome. And here we go. Caps with the hit.
Oh, my.
Right into the Harrington's block.
Oh, my.
That's another block by Harrington.
She's making it look so easy.
I know, she's just there. She's like, yep.
I wish I could block like that. Actually, it's a mindset. I can.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen you block Rice a couple times.
He doesn't like to admit it.
He hates it, but we have all seen it. We all know it happened. Caps down the line, and French can't take it. Great hit by Caps. It's a great setter outside connection. As Trewick is back to serve.
And right there, that's what happens when you get your offense in system with a beautiful pass.
And that's exactly what the Thunder needed.
And right here is where they need to have a strong presence behind the service line.
Get the momentum. Oh, and that's out.
Wow. I've done that a couple times. I've jinxed everyone's serves before.
Every time, it's just you're like, they need to serve. Man. It's so funny, too, because you say it right before they serve as well. And the coach is hugging Erdman and congratulating her. She goes back to the bench, celebrating her huge milestone. And here we go, Feeney with the float serve. Kemp to Higgins, to Caps. Dug by French, out to Bartonitis. Pulls off Caps, and that's another point Titans.
What time is it in?
2 time! You can't set me up like that. And that's a timeout for the Wheaton Thunder. And we're going to go to a break here at IWUsports.com here with 12 Ounce Sports. And welcome back here to IWSports.com here at the Shirk Center as the lacrosse team is putting together a mosh pit here on the sidelines to celebrate this tight in 2-set victory. Almost 3 if they can keep the momentum going. The entire Titan bench dancing, celebrating Abby Erdman again, who hit that 1,000 assist milestone. Now 1,001 after those last plays. As Feeney goes back to serve. And here we go. Feeney with the float serve. Dug by Major. Caps off the Gardenitis. And that's a tool for the Wheaton Thunder. As Overweg checks in along with Annika Evenson. And Evenson back to serve for her first serve of the night. And that's out. And Major checks back in along with Grace Autry as Bardenitis goes back to serve. And over the net, French tipping it down, and that's another kill for the Titans. And Bardenitis back to serve. And out. Kemp dodging the ball, and that's a point Wheaton Thunder as Caps goes back to serve.
Looks like both teams are playing some dodgeball right now.
Absolutely. Don't touch the ball right now. And Bardenitis digs it. Feeney back to Pierce. Pierce tipping it. Higgins. And that's a great tool by Atkinson. Some shouts of disapproval by the crowds. They don't think there was a touch.
I don't think there was a touch.
And here we go with the serve by Caps. Feeney to Teller, tips it over. Dug by Autry. And Kemp digging it over. Pierce to Feeney to French. And it's another kill. That line shot was wide open.
The tempo of the sets right there. Credit to Sophia Feeney for that set to French. But if you have a tempo like that and your blockers are starting a little bit inside the court, it's hard for them to get outside and block that ball. But French seems to find any way to shoot to hit that line.
Absolutely. And Teller serving it out. 16-11 here at the Shirk Center. And Atkinson back to serve. Here we go. Dug by French. Feeney to Palmer. Right into the center of the court. It didn't even look like she hit that with her full hand. She just hit that with the palm.
Morgan Harrington and Abby Erdman back on.
Abby Erdman and Harrington back to serve. We'll be looking to see that classic right side comes in the middle combo from Harrington and Erdman. As we see Sarah Sanderson check back in for the Thunder. Sanderson with the dig. Out to Benford. Line shot off the hands of Rodden. That's a kill.
Still by Jordan Benford on the net violation.
Also, Tessa Smith in for the Thunder, setting that last one to Benford. As Grace Autry goes back to serve. Off the hands. French sending it back over. French, line shot. Oh! That looked like it hurt. Even French looking like she feels a little bad about that one. And it looks like Smith needs to be checked out. Wow. That was a powerful hit. Look at this replay. Oh! The entire Shirk Center has gone silent right now as Tessa Smith gets checked out. I have to say, she's taking it like a champ.
She is, for sure.
She
That
is.
was me. I think my nose would definitely be bleeding, for sure.
Like, I felt that from up here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like when you see something happen, like in those try not to laugh videos, and then you're just like, oh, that's what that felt like. Oh. Like, I had a chill run down my spine. And she's going to stay on the court. Round of applause for that woman. She took that like a champ, and even French has to applaud her. That was nuts.
I just felt bad. Like, as the ball was going towards the pin, I just look over and I just see no block.
Yep. She was down ready to receive it too, and just boom, right into the face. Oh my. And French back with the topspin serve, looking to keep the momentum going for the Titans. And here we go, whistle blows as it's time to resume play. And great shot. Benford off the hands of the block, and Harrington can't get to it.
Benford, assisted by Tessa Smith. Lacey Higgins and Caroline Capps back on to the Thunder. Higgins
Number
serving.
7, Lacey Higgins goes back to serve for the Wheaton Thunder. Harrington, right in between the seam of the blockers.
Morgan Harrington.
And Cannon Boyd checks back in for the Titans.
Back to serve.
Back to serve. She's had a few aces tonight already. She's looking to add to that list. And here we go. Higgins out to Treywick. Treywick dug by French. Back over. And Major with the kill. Great read by Major being ready. As that ball pops back over that off Treywick's hit. Beautiful play by the Thunder. And here we go, Treywick. She hasn't been subbed out once all night. And she's back at the service line. Here we go. Erdman back to Harrington. Harrington in the seam off the net, and Grace Autry just can't get to it. And that puts the Titans up 20-14 as Feeney and Pierce check back in for the Titans. For those of you who don't know, Pierce is also a setter, so it is very convenient having that extra setter just in case Feeney has to take that first ball. Out to the outside. Off the block. Higgins setting caps. Off the hands of Taylor. And Teller hitting the back corner.
Teller from Sophia Pity.
And that fast tempo side right there, especially in transition right there, is very hard to stop.
Absolutely, just can't stop it at all. And Feeney, dug by Treywick. Autry out to Caps. Caps off the hands of Feeney. Lawton taking it to Pierce. Pierce swinging, and that's a tool off the hands of Atkinson. And the Titans just 3 points away from victory here, as it is 22-14. And the Wheaton Thunder take a timeout. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here at IWUsports.com, here with 12 Ounce Sports. And welcome back to the Schurz Center. Titans are leading 22-14 here in the third set, and they are looking to close out this CCIW opener. Feeney back to serve. Float serve. Dug by Treywick. Higgins. And that's a great hit by Major. Off the hands of Rod, who can't dig it. And Major will run back to serve. And
foot fault. There's a foot fault. There's a foot fault. There's a foot fault.
Foot fault. Ref didn't see it initially, but called by the line judge, and there's a foot fall by Major on the serve. That puts the Titans up to 23. That is a mistake that the Thunder cannot afford.
I just kept saying it. It was just like an instinct. I looked at the ref, and they weren't calling it.
The head ref was just looking in the absolute opposite direction, as he should be.
Great pass.
Higgins out to Caps. French still getting it back up. Bardenitis trying to keep it in, and it goes over. Caps digs it. Higgins out to Atkinson. Doug Feeney out to French. Tipped in. Dug by Higgins. Treywick to Caps. Off the hands of French. Lawton digging it. Feeney to Teller. Tips it. Autry gets it up. Caps again. Off the hands. Going back to Feeney into Teller. And that's a kill. Comes a little weirdly off the hands of Teller, but goes right to the middle of the court there.
We are on match point here in the Schurz Center.
At this CCIW opener, Alex Bardenitis looking to take this victory home for the Titans.
Into the net, as that is the last point in this match between the Wheaton Thunder and the Illinois Wesleyan Titans.
Absolutely. The Titans coming out on top with a dominant 3-0 lead.
And that here, folks, is the end of the match and the end of the stream. Two things before we hop off. One, everyone, please go to the IWU Sports Instagram page and like and comment on the Abby Erdman 1,000 assist post. I know it's going to be a fire video. And secondly, tomorrow on the IWU men's volleyball page, everyone please comment and like the Instagram post of Hayden Warfield's 21st birthday.
Thank you, Vinny. I'm excited, man. Being 21, I'm an adult.
Whole new life.
Whole new life, man. Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you guys for watching here at IW Sports, as well as 12 Ounce.
That was 12 Ounce Sports. I've been Hayden Warfield.
And I'm Vince DiCasola.
Good night, everyone.